Andrea, thank you so much for letting the #1 team here at the Harbor be part of this incredible project.
You're so welcome. I was delighted to have this opportunity to work with these clients and create something totally customized. We had a wonderful time creating it. And here at Friday Harbour, we have our ADM Design on the boardwalk, and that allows us to work with all of the clients here at Friday Harbour and giving them an experience that is second to none.
Well, you know that I have this property here for sale. I'd really love for you to show me what you've done here.
Oh, we have such great things. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right.
What happened in this kitchen? I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, in the design that we do at ADM, we really like to pay attention to the details. And we were given the opportunity to really create something that had a lot of details. I'd love to talk about some of them.
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Please
Okay.
show me.
So we actually enlarged the space between the back counter of the kitchen and the island itself. We actually shifted it out an extra 3.5 inches, which I know 3.5 inches doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot when it comes to having prep area. People who really like to cook in a kitchen. We upgraded all the appliances and we did build them in, and I think that that is key because it allows the look of the kitchen to be seamless. And your kitchen is your moneymaker. It really is the space you spend the most time, and it is the space that people are really looking for the investment, and this kitchen was invested in. So some of the things that I would love to point out here. So we had done a natural fluting. So it's a solid wood fluting on the back of the island, and we brought that into different elements in the house. So we did a solid birch fluting on the back, but it is the newer version of the fluting with the curves, so it just has that ergonomic feel to it. And we added this amazing countertop, and we did extend it out 8.5 inches, which is substantial when you're doing a kitchen where the space is tight. So this is a silestone product from Cosentino, and we chose this for durability as well as the overall look. I love form and function when we're doing these renovations. It's really important.
Amazing. Show me some of the details back here.
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Come on, come on. Okay, so, you know, we put, much like in the rest of the house, so this is a Rubinet faucet that you can change any color. So we have the two-tone with the little detail on the handle, which matches the detail on the pull down. And it's a Canadian company. I love supporting Canadian companies. Yay. Love working with them. Some of the other details you can see back here. So there are no outlets. There are no outlets in this backsplash at all. So we built down into the base of the cabinetry and we put the outlets in here. See, so everything gets plugged in at the bottom of the upper cabinetry, and it's all hidden from the face of the door. The face of the door has the new shaker style, and we love large hardware. I think that hardware is like jewelry, so that's one of the things that we love to bring in, and it's throughout the house. We had the opportunity to bring in some of these higher end products in the space. So another thing that I find really important is storage, and I think that everyone does, especially in a kitchen and in a closet. So here we actually took out the upper bulkhead that was drywall. We tore that out, and then we added all of this additional storage in the space. And you could put all of the things that you don't use as often, but at least you have a place to put it.
Wow.
And again, as I was talking about, inside the kitchen, the appliances all have covered doors on it, like the fridge does, so you're not seeing the stainless steel, you're not seeing the black. So we're able to put in a wine fridge, put in the spice racks and the garbage pullouts, beautiful gliding drawers, and lots of storage everywhere.
Now tell me about the big things.
Woo! Love the big things. Let's look at that. Lights are on, so glasses are off. That's one thing that we love to focus on is lighting, and I love big lighting. So we have along the island, we've created this light fixture with these big, huge glass balls, and then we brought the matching set over to the dining room to pair it up a little bit. In behind me, you can see this large scale artwork, and I am definitely known for large artwork, big pieces, and just some of those features that really pull the whole space together. when we talked about the fluting, it brings it back to this big wall. So this is a beautiful feature wall, and you can see how expansive it looks just by eliminating and creating a large feature. So coming from the kitchen and the dining room into the family room, do you remember what this used to look like? It used to have that stone wall, the really big, older stone with like a blue LED fireplace. It was all wild and crazy, and we totally changed it. That is not here. So we tore all of that out, and then we created again this expansive wall, and this ties in the back of the island in the kitchen, and then we have the matching style stone product on this cantilever. So you see how there's no end. So that's a cantilever, and it's supported with a steel beam and brace that we created to hold it up, to hold the weight of the stone. And then below we've put in some custom cabinetry, adds for extra storage, and it allows everything to be hidden and put away. This house is always very tidy. Everything's always away. Everything has its place, and that was designed that way, right? So great design, great clients, and then you end up with great results just like this.
Andrea, look what you've done here.
Oh my gosh, Karin, this is such a favorite piece of mine in this renovation. So the wall unit originally came back 2.5 feet, and we extended the fluting, and then we added a narrow cabinetry so that we could extend the family room out, add more seating, a nice little sitting area here. And what I love about this unit is that we use the product from the cabinet doors is what is in the back of each shelf. The shelves each have an LED strip which lights up the piece that's being displayed. And then we brought in the concept of going straight from floor to ceiling, and there's no base on this. Do you see how, like, normally you'd have a base on a bookcase?
Right.
So those are a really cool design, just bringing in the look of elevating the space. We have tall ceilings in here. Let's show it off. So Karin, you know, when we came in here, we tore this place up completely. We ripped out all the floors.
That's a huge investment.
It was a huge investment, and they went for a premium product, and they've put these beautiful natural wide plank flooring pieces in for the main common area. But then within the front entrance, in this front vestibule, we've created a beautiful herringbone, which is classic, timeless, and it totally elevates the space.
Where else did you hide new flooring?
We did hide some flooring. Check out the powder room. So here we are again. So this time we've put it on the ceiling. First time ever that they put herringbone on a ceiling, and it was no easy feat. But with that, we have no plastic covers on the ceiling. Everything is cut into the wood. It's seamless and it's hidden. Again, we have our large scale artwork, and we've done beautiful features with upgraded lighting and mirrors. We've added the fluting back into the vanity, and we were able to create a larger space in here. It just brings the whole room into another level. There is some definite laundry room envy after this room was completed. So it was very tight before, and we shifted the washer and dryer over, created this cabinetry, again bringing in the beautiful details of the fluting, tying the whole house together, again doing the custom cabinetry above with the new shaker style cabinets. We changed the lighting, we did some beautiful upgrades, and really made this space something that it was nothing like before. Karin, where are you?
Sorry, I just found this extra space here that wasn't here before.
You're right, it wasn't. So we tore out the drywall under the stairs, and we created an entire storage space which is hidden, and Karin is hidden in there.
Hello.
Let's get her out.
Hi.
We added electrical. You can plug in your vacuum, and there's light underneath, and it's all kinds more storage space.
Andrea, you weren't kidding. Everything is new here.
We changed the staircase to match the flooring, and then we added this array of lighting because you need that extra lighting. It just adds so much to the space.
Wow.
I love this primary bedroom.
No, I love this bedroom.
Oh, there's a big bed. There's enough room for both of us.
Okay.
Okay, so what I love talking about this desk area. So we had to create a desk in a small space, and it needed to be sleek. So we supported the wall, added this beautiful desk area, but then we paneled the whole room, like the whole exterior of the staircase. And it just adds so much more to the space. You're walking over into the added area, which is really wonderful in these Rivas, as you know, just having this extra space for a seating area, more storage, and adding some additional lighting. We did a lot of electrical. There were a ton of upgrades that way. You look so perfect right in front of the blackout draperies. And you know, that's something we should talk about because that's a huge investment for a buyer coming in and putting in these motorized draperies. They're blackout, they're with Lutron. It's a big investment, and they went with all of that in this space.
Amazing.
Beautiful space to put your head down at the end of the night, but very subtly on the back, there's this gorgeous wallpaper. We did custom furniture, which is all Canadian made as well, and it really pulls the space together with the mirrors reflecting the water. You wake up in the morning, you feel like you're in the lake. Where are you going? Oh my gosh. I don't know if you remember, but this used to be a bathtub to the bathroom.
Oh.
So we took out half of the bathroom and made it into a decent sized closet space that you could fit anything that you need. It didn't exist before. So this is a beautiful upgrade. Are you shopping in her closet?
Sorry.
That's all right. Those are Maven Shea. They're
so cute.
They are Canadian made, and you can get those at my store.
Okay. Oh, you're right. The tub is gone.
It was right here to your left. So we completely pulled that out and put in an extra long vanity. Again, tying in all the materials from the kitchen. And these lights have got some balls. They stand out. They're super impressive. And we did the upside down mirrors. We really had a lot of fun in this space because this bathroom really matters. Most of you will know that people really want to keep one bathroom in the house, but not necessarily in the primary bedroom anymore. People are really more interested in having showers, and this house was no different. So we tore out the bathtub that was right here, and we actually had the shower on the other side, and we just put the shower in here with a shield rather than a door, easy flow. And something to pay attention to would be that this is a water room, so the floor there has no curb. It's great for accessibility. If you hurt your hip and you need to have a walker, these are the bathrooms that you use where you have no threshold getting into this gorgeous shower that's nice and bright and beautiful all year round.
Andrea, I know that you're always making things so beautiful, but I also know that function is very important to you.
We talk about that all the time. We always say form and function. So form is how are you using it, and then the beauty. We always want it to be beautiful, but this is form and function at its best. There used to be just the mirrored sliding doors here, if you remember, with the drywall up above. Tore out the drywall, redid the HVAC so it was hidden in those vents. Everything is hidden. All of the technical stuff is all hidden. And then we have seasonal storage up above, and we have the mirrored front so that it allows the space to feel bigger, and inside organized with hanging as well as shelving and drawers. This is added value. This garage is one of those features that is so important in a house like this because again, it's giving you all this extra storage area. All the built-ins are so helpful. They hide the electrical panel, everything's hidden, everything is in its place. Storage along all the slatted walls. The floors have been done in epoxy. They're easy to clean. Within the utility space, there's all the upgrades that have been done to the furnace with the humidifiers, the dehumidifiers, the security on the plumbing system. Never have to worry about there being a problem with your water when you have the garage like this.
Andrea, where I'm sitting here did not exist before.
No, it's so exciting. So we wanted to have, as you come in on your front door, a beautiful place to sit. It's super functional again. You have a place to put your shoes on, a place to hide your shoes. The storage is hidden in behind. So many things to look for when you come and do a walkthrough here. There's so many details. And all of the storage for seasonal and beautifully detailed, organized storage inside. The fluting and the colors, it matches the kitchen, it brings it all together. It's so exciting.
Andrea, thank you so much. You've customized this home for perfect luxury living.
Well, I have to thank you, Karin, because we have been working together for a very long time. We both came up to Friday Harbour, worked together from the beginning, and I've been able to create so many beautiful homes with your clients. I love working with them. I love working with you. And whoever gets this new house,
Cross your
Right?
fingers.
They're gonna be a lucky little devil.